Thank you for watching. I have over here in the studio, this is my living room, I have a box. This box is sent by Axial Racing, you can tell that from all the tape. And my guess is that inside this box there will be another box. Anyway, I'm really curious and really eager to get all these boxes out of the other boxes. So I need to unbox the box with the box first, and to do that I of course need to have the appropriate tools. Everything in scale modeling, you know, everything is so fragile. You need to really be careful that you have the right tools for the job. That's a vital thing. So make sure that you have the right tools to do it. You want to be careful. You want to handle everything with care. That's the most important part. Let's see what we have here. It is the Yeti, Axial Yeti kit version. 1/10 scale. Let me take the box out of the box so you can look at all the artwork. Do I recommend opening your stuff with a chainsaw? Well, it depends, you know. First of all, make sure you're home alone so nobody wants to put you in the cuckoo bin or collapses on the floor crying, and make sure you have a vacuum cleaner. Then you should be all set. In the box, as you've already seen, the Axial Yeti kit. Is this exciting? Absolutely. Of course it is exciting. It's, I think, the first well, really blend of classes that right now comes in a kit form. In the past I've built an Axial SCX10, I have built an Axial Exoterra. Big difference with this one, at least at the point where I bought my two kits. Nothing in the box was upgraded. There were no upgrades at all. Plastic shock bodies, stuff like that. I believe the only thing that came with my Axial SCX10 was some aluminium lower links, but the opinions also vary on whether you want to use those or not. I did use them on mine. But this thing comes, well, with a ton of upgrades. Right from the get-go. I'll just mention a few. I'm not going to read out loud all of the specs that are on the box because that is boring as hell. You will get some Icon licensed aluminium shocks. Super cool. I've seen them. They're super scale. I've also, of course, drooled over the picture of them already a tiny bit. You get Method licensed wheels, plastic wheels. Really cool looking wheels, but until now, if you wanted to get some Method licensed wheels, the only place you could get them was at Vanquish, costing you an arm, a leg and a left testicle. Not for everyone. Really nice quality products, but if you just wanted to get that specific look, there was no other place to turn to. And right now in this Yeti kit they are included. Instead of the BF Goodrich tires that you would find with your regular Yeti, in the kit you get some Falcon tires. Also everything completely licensed, really scaled down and cool looking. You get, instead of dog bones for the front, you get a CVD type of drivetrain, which I always like. It's also, it comes on, for example, my Pro 2. My Proline Pro 2, the short course. It's a really beefy system, a bit less maintenance and a bit less room for error, to say it like that. And instead of plastic turnbuckles in the front, you get some aluminium ones. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting a whole lot, like for example, what comes to mind right now is the link plates for the rear trailing arms, for those suspension links. You get some aluminium well, add-ons for those as well, which not only make the car a bit more rigid, but also make it look a lot cooler, I think. Can't wait to see it. I'm going to pop the seals, I'm going to empty the box, but not before this. Until now there was really only one way to put together kind of like a King of the Hammers, an Ultra 4 racing type of vehicle, and that was before the regular Yeti was released, and that was putting together an Exo, Terra and a Wraith kit. I've seen a lot of people build those Rexos. I was also almost going to pull the trigger on doing that until the Yeti got released, and right now with the kit being out, because that was really what I was hoping for, that at some point a kit would become available, and with the kit being out right now, it kind of ticks all of those boxes. Not only does it come upgraded, but it has that independent front suspension and it has that solid rear axle, and it makes for a whole lot of fun if you want to have some high speed off-road running. So that's also exactly what this rig is purposely built for. You got the scale locks, you got the performance, and you got a very versatile rig. Super cool, something that I do not have yet, and something that I'm really eager to put together. Well, the box is open. First thing I notice is a clear pre-cut body. Something I can highly recommend, even though it comes pre-cut, get one of those Better Edge sanding blocks made by Protoform. They just really help to make your shell last a tiny bit longer. This is a machine cut, most likely, but it still has a few rough edges here and there. And it's not because I think you're some sort of a wuss that you will cut your hands. That's not at all what it's about. It's just to avoid the shell splitting in certain places. If you take the sharp edge off completely, just using that Protoform sanding block, they will last longer. Trust me for it, or not, I don't really care. Let's see, main body, a roof, then I see over here an interior with beheaded people. Really cool looking. In the past I've painted one of these up already for, well, not a double one, a singular one, for my Pro 2 short course buggy. I don't know if you have seen that or if you remember that. I do know that there's a lot of possibilities to paint up these kind of figurines, not just using paint on the inside but also on the outside, and I'm of course a paint freak, so I really like stuff like this. Then you get, this is I think the bag with all the main plastics. I see some wheels over here. I also see a ton of different heads that you can add to the driver figures. Always, I think the plastic quality on the Axial kits is really nice. It's really nice to put them together. The only thing in the past that I had a tiny bit of a struggle with was actually mounting the diff casings to my Exo Terra chassis. Other than that, they always are a breeze to assemble, and I kind of expect that in this case it will be no different. By the weight of it, I'm guessing that this is the bag of hardware that's included. Then there is more plastics, there's a ton of plastics in this truck. And this is what seems to be the main chassis. I'm not going to do like a really elaborate build series video that will take like 5 months to record and to eventually put online, especially with the super slow kind of internet that I have over here. I think I'm just going to assemble it, take you over it, and then also tell you what kind of electronics I'm going to run in the thing. Of course, a really important manual with stickers, and it seems to be blue Loctite, and some grease. Let me close this up. Now I know that a lot of people seem to be, I don't know if they're like turned on by tires or if it's like some sort of weird fetish, but I see them like touching it, almost licking it, and like rubbing their face against it. You know, if I just look at it, thread looks good, feel kind of soft, you know, that's it. I'm not going to make love to these tires any more than this. Really cool looking tires, by the way. I think especially once assembled and once put on those rims, that you can kind of tell already that this thing is huge for a 10 scale. Again, I have never seen one in person, but I can just imagine that it's more of, I don't know, perhaps it's even more of like a 9 scale or even closer to like an 8 scale once assembled. Unboxings are not my strongest point in the whole video making. I still hope that I did you guys proud. Neither are build series. So what I will be doing, I will be filming a part of me putting together this whole truck, assembling it, or truck rock racer, assembling it, and I think that I will be able to give you some better feedback, and also perhaps tell you about some of the issues that I ran into, if any, once I get the truck fully put together, and once I have it ready assembled and I'm ready for paint and dropping in the electronics and stuff like that. So I will be doing that. I'm not going to turn this into a build series where I take you through every single step. You can read the manual yourself and see what kind of steps are required. To see me struggle putting together a turnbuckle for 5 minutes is really boring, and I don't want to offer you content like that because I don't want to put you to sleep. You can do that elsewhere. If you want to see how this thing eventually will turn out, because I have a ton of ideas for it, also maybe already to alter the looks a tiny bit or add a bit more of scale detail, make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. And if you have any questions about anything that you've seen, the contents of the box or the contents of this video, don't be shy, hit me up in the box below. I will try to get back to you if I have the time for it. And if you have a really good question, because there's also a ton of stuff, maybe you ran into some stuff with your Yeti that you want me to be aware of, and that will be helpful during the whole build process, which I'm pretty sure that at the time you watch this video has already started. If you want to be ahead of what I'm doing over here, links to my Instagram and to my Facebook are in the box below. If you want to see more about the Yeti, the regular Yeti, the Yeti XL or the Yeti kit, there's also a link to the Axial Racing website in the description box of the video, where you can find a ton of info about any of the rigs that they make. Also make sure, if you are on the Axial Racing website, to check out the Axial Racing blog. I found that really useful in the past to get some fresh ideas to customize my rigs. I used, for example, one of their ideas to modify my Exoterra. There's always plenty of cool builds going on in the Axial blog, so that is something that's definitely worth checking out if you are already on their website. Thank you for watching. Take care, bye bye, and stay safe with the chainsaws.